Welcome back, everyone. It's dessert day. That's fitting for my new cookbook, Catherine's Plates, Easy, Delectable Dessert Recipes. Everything from cakes, pies, cookies, funky desserts, fall desserts, and then Christmas treats. All right. You can find this recipe book down below in the description box, or if you're from Facebook or another social media site where you found me, you can go to catherinesplates.com, which is my recipe blog, and find it under the cookbook tab there. All right, you guys, it's dessert day. We're going to start off water pie. It's in the cookbook. It's one of my husband's favorite pies because he loves pie, any type of pie. So let's go ahead and put this one together. Water pie came from the Great Depression era where items were scarce and families had to be very creative in order to make dishes that they made delicious and taste good. Let's talk about the pie crust because you're going to need that prepared first before we make the mixture. Now, of course, back in the day, they made their own pie crust. Now, we're in these days where you can get pie crust from your refrigerator. You can get it from the refrigerated section of your store, or you can get it from the freezer section of your store. Now, this one here came from the freezer, and generally it comes in a 2-pack like this. So I'm using one today, and the other one I've just put in a Ziploc bag in the freezer for the holidays coming up. So you want a 9-inch deep pie crust. We're not cooking this off yet until we get everything into our pie crust. If you're pulling this out of the freezer, just make sure you thaw it while you're making the rest of the ingredients. We don't want to put it in frozen. We're going to bring out a large bowl. Now there's 2 ways you can go about doing this pie, and one is you just put all the ingredients into your pie shell and bake it. Now the second way is to put all your ingredients in a bowl, whisk it all together, and then put it into your pie crust. This recipe's come a long way from the Depression era, let me tell you. We like it all mixed up in a bowl and put into the pie crust, okay? That way, the flour is all mixed in, incorporated, everything is incorporated together. It appears that if you do it the other way, the ingredients don't mix up really well, and it's different. So we're gonna do it this way. Now, I'm putting in 1 cup of all-purpose flour into a large mixing bowl. Don't use self-rising flour in this recipe because it will puff up your pie and you don't want that to happen. We're going to add in 1 1/4 cups of white granulated sugar. And we got a 1/4 cup. We're going to add in 1/2 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. We're going to add in 1/2 teaspoon of ground nutmeg. Now you can certainly leave these out, but the flavors are really good. Fall is coming up. You just add the flavors you like in it. We're going to add in 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. We're going to add in 1/8 teaspoon of salt. It's more or less like a pinch. Yep, that looks good. One and a half cups of water. 1 1/2 cups of milk. We're going to take a whisk, blend it all together. Now we're not going to overmix. This is totally fine right here. I've placed my pie crust on a sheet pan. We're just going to bring that over. We're going to pour the mixture into our pie crust. Now don't overfill if you got too much, which I feel like I'm going to have a little much there. Now we can use the rest in a custard bowl and put that in the oven also with the pie. Just don't overfill. There we go. All right, we're going to take the pats of butter. We're going to put 5 of them on this pie here. Just place them around and then put one in the center. Now if your pie starts overflowing a little bit, just put it into another one here. That can happen. Depends on your pie crust. Not all pie crusts are the same size. We're going to put one on this one, and we'll put one on that one. We're going to preheat our oven to 450 degrees. We're going to bake this for 15 minutes, that's 1-5, before we lower the temperature of our oven to 350 degrees. We'll finish baking these an additional 45 minutes until the pie is set. And then we will remove, and you want to cool these down completely. And then you know it, Thomas, my husband, is going to be in here giving this one a try. There we go, my water pie. Now this took about 50 minutes in the oven, and then also I let it sit on the countertop until it cooled down, and it's still going to be a little jiggly. You can put it in the refrigerator and let it set up more and get kind of chilled. We're going to dive in, and you know I got someone special coming around the corner here. What do you think?
I think it looks good.
Don't let him fool you. He knows what it tastes like. And he also ate one of the ramekins too, so.
So did you.
Yeah, we did. We shared a ramekin while we were waiting for this.
It was good too.
There we go. It sets like a custard. You ever seen like a buttermilk pie? Pretty darn close. Look at that. All right, we're gonna grab some forks and we're gonna give this a try for you.
I'll just take this.
What? Okay. Oh.
Try to make me spill it.
Uh-oh. Mm.
I want this stuff right
I can't wait. Mm.
Mm-hmm.
It makes that crust puff up and be very spongy like. Mmm, that's good.
Mm.
Oh. It has a custard kind of base feel to it, but there's no eggs in there. What do you think?
Almost like a bread pudding.
Almost, yes. All right. Let us know what you think of the water pie if you make it. Let us know what you think about it. Now, just remember that when you cool it completely, I would pop it in the refrigerator just to kind of help it set up a little bit because it does eat like a wet custard. So,
It's good though.
if you eat it warm, yeah, just use a bowl because that's good.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me a little bit of like rice pudding too.
No, well.
Yeah. So, all right, give us a thumbs up on this one. Make sure you comment down below. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button down below and that bell notification. That way you'll always know when shows like this one here are posted. Make sure y'all subscribe, you guys. The holidays are coming up and you want to be notified with all of our delicious recipes that we're going to be putting out for the holidays.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see y'all on the next episode.
Bye.